Good afternoon. Today's workshop is based on the nursing program how-tos and what not-tos, and what I'm going to do is hopefully be able to provide you with the tools necessary and the information necessary so that you can set your goals and priorities in order to qualify for the nursing program here at Edison State College. First thing I'd like to ask you is, do you have a plan? Now, the reason why I ask you this is because I personally had an experience when I came to Edison State College. I was told by this advisor this thing, this advisor that thing, and nothing really made sense to me, and nobody actually gave me the exact how-tos and exactly how I needed to progress and the way I needed to think and organize myself. This had to be a hard lesson learned, and through learning from reading and from talking to this person and that person, I was able to put together an organized type of structure to help others so they don't have to flail around like a dead fish out of water. First thing I like to cover is if you have a plan. Have you put anything together? Have you written anything down? Step one is important, is to fulfill all your pre-nursing requirements. Then the step two we will discuss is how to apply for the AS nursing program or combination program. And like I said to you, we are going to also discuss your other availabilities at Edison State, FGCU, NOVA, and there are others, but I'm going to show you the qualifications for that as well. Step three, if you are starting with the Associates in Nursing program, here at Edison, I'm going to show you how to prepare and apply, and then also how you can progress towards a bachelor's in nursing program here. Now the important thing is that you have and set personal goals for yourself. You have to ask yourself, how far do you want to take your education? Do you want to stop just at the Associates of Nursing as an RN, or do you want to progress to your bachelor's, or hopefully even through to your master's? The important thing I like to stress is that you take it one step at a time. Set your goals, meet your goals, set future goals, meet those goals. Every time you complete something, you're one step closer to achieving your next goal. Now, the first thing I'd like to discuss is the application requirements. Now, the first thing that's required here at Edison is for you to take the HESI exam. They say on the portal and in your information that they want you to get a 74 or better, but honestly, they prefer a 90 or better in order to look at you for the program. This is a very, very competitive program, and I say that because I want to be honest with what the expectations truly are, but I don't want that to deter you from your goals. And when I came to this school, I was told by more than one advisor, you're here to the nursing program? You know, it's really tough to get into. I said, I don't care. This is where I need to be. Edison campus is where I have to be, and it's where I'm going to be. And I succeeded. See? Now, the testing subjects of the HESI exam are A&P, so you're going to be covered on A&P 1 and 2. Biology, your math up to basic algebra. Now, I will tell you right now about the math, as you learn the hard way. When you're doing your exam, you are not allowed to write anything down. You're not giving any paper. All of your mathematic equations, everything has to be done in your head. To help you, what I did also, use my head and my fingers. Who cares what anybody thinks? Use your fingers, because it helped me with the math part, because you have to remember your remainders and carry this and ratios. So, and they don't tell you that ahead of time, do they? I walked in there cold going, oh, what do you mean we can't write it down? So math up to basic algebra, your grammar, vocabulary, and reading comprehension, and everything is timed. You only have a certain amount of time. So you want to move it along through each part, and don't take too long in each one. You want to progress at a nice even pace. Any questions so far? Okay, the next set of requirements for here at Edison is that you take a nursing orientation. Now they're still doing it here on campus, but they have been working for a couple of semesters and trying to upload it so you can do it right online, so you don't have to worry about scheduling for this one and that one. The next step 3 is to apply before the deadlines. Check your website for the deadlines. At the end, if you have any questions, I can show you how to navigate through the portal to find this information. Okay, but there are deadlines because there's 2 start semesters. There's a summer start and there's a fall start, and that's it. They accept 25 people approximately for each semester start. Okay, if you do not get everything turned in before those deadlines, you'll have to wait till the next start semester. Okay. Step 4, the paperwork and the portal says a GPA of 2.75 or better on all required prerequisites. I can personally tell you from experience with friends of mine that applied the same time as I did, they did not have a near perfect GPA and they did not get in. They choose the 4.0s and the straight A students before anybody else. So it's important to do as well as you can. If you need to retake a course, that is even an option as well. If you have any C's, you may want to think about retaking those classes. Okay. And your core ones, which we'll discuss. Okay. So let's take a few minutes to look at the sheets that I handed you. Let's see if I can navigate this. All right, we are going to talk about the prerequisites that are necessary. I think it's this one. Nope, it is not. That's okay. I'll do
No,
mine.
you can find it.
That's okay. I have mine. You have it in front of you. Okay. The first little malfunction. Okay, if you look at your sheets, it's going to show you a category for Edison State College, a category for FGCU, and a category for Nova. These are all the prerequisite requirements in order to apply for each of these programs. Now, where it says pre, those are the ones that you need to have done beforehand, and the little asterisks here. Okay. Now the BSNs, I don't know why I didn't include the pre's, but all of those are the asterisks and the pre. BSN requirements I specified as BSN, masters I specified as masters. It's important to know that Edison does have a lesser amount of prerequisites according to FGCU Nova. They require more because they're bachelor programs. Okay, Edison gives you a little bit of time to work on those extra courses that you haven't taken. So I put this together for myself, and I use this every semester to organize myself as to what I've taken and what I needed to take. I even went as far as to pencil off different courses and say, I'm taking this fall, I'm going to take this summer, I'm going to take this spring. So I had everything organized as to when it was going to be done, so I would know when it was time for me to apply to the nursing program or when it was time for me to take the HESI exam. So this is a useful tool for you as well. Any questions on this? Okay. Normally, I give you a few minutes and we take our time and we work through those lists, and I have you check off the ones you've already completed just to get you going so you know how to use this tool. And as I already suggested, each semester take the time to figure out which courses you'll be taking the following semester, and always plan ahead. If you know what you're doing and you're organized, you're going to feel better about what you're doing. You'll be able to complete your tasks easier, and you'll be able to stay on course. Next thing I'd like to speak to you about is the point system secrets to getting into the nursing program. Not many people are aware that they use a point system. Okay? This point system depends upon your GPA, your general education requirements that you've completed, and your HESI exam. for all the courses you've taken, you can write down your grade, and then this teaches you how to figure out the point system according to your grade. If you got a B, it's worth 3 points. If you got an A, it's worth 4 points. So you put your grade for these, your grade here, your points here, and then you tally it up, okay? Your GPA, you'll have to go on the portal and you'll have to find out what your overall GPA is because, again, this is based on a point system. Let's say you have a 3.63 overall GPA. You know you have 18 points. And you're going to put those points right here. Okay, then they give you a certain amount of points for how many general education courses you have completed. Tally up your number, there's the points they're going to give to you. You put those points up here as well. So you have your HESI score points, GPA score points, and your your general education completed points. Here's your HESI exam. Let's say you got an 87, that's worth 30 points. Okay? Here's what your overall point system is. They want you to be, it's out of 100 points. They want you to be as close to that as possible. You know, and they want you to, I know for a fact they look at all the grades, they want you 90 and better. The reason why is when you get into the nursing program, an A doesn't start until a grade of 92. A B cutoff is 85. Anything below an 85 is C. 77 and below, unacceptable, you fail. So they want you to know going in that they have very high expectations, a very high grading system, and all the schools are that way. So now I've shared the point system with you. So now you know the more general education requirements completed, the higher the points you're awarded. The higher your GPA is, the more points you are awarded. And the higher your HESI score, the more points awarded. You can retake the HESI score. I'm going to show you again the portal, where to go to find that information. You're only allowed to take it, I think, twice a year. Don't quote me on that. We'll have to look at the portal. And these points absolutely determine your eligibility to get accepted into the program here. Now, the big difference between the programs, I will let you know that right now. I think from start to finish, the AS program is approximately $14,000 here at Edison. When you're looking at Nova, you're looking at between $50,000 and $60,000 for their program there. Okay. Here you have the availability of the financial aid covering your courses, scholarships, all different things that can help you financially get through the program. Nova, you're going to be taking out a lot of loans. Rasmussen, taking out a lot of loans. FGCU, I'm not so sure. They're kind of in between the road there. But you're still going to be taking out loans. Personally speaking, I like to come out of my nursing program without a lot of debt. So that way I can continue my education. Most important thing that I want to stress is that you focus on your goals, that you don't quit, and you don't let anybody deter you. I did not let anyone deter me from this program here. If you have your mind set on going here, then you do whatever is absolutely necessary to make that possible. Look at your options, see what the best option is for you. Don't quit until you've reached your goal.